If you are a fan of Shadow Dark and Cyberpunk, I've got a treat for you tonight. We are playing Cyberdark with Max, one of the designers of this game. Now, this game is currently on Kickstarter right now. It is fully funded. It is smashing through uh, stretch goals. I can show you. I put the link to the Kickstarter in the description below, so feel free to click on that. But yeah, I've got my friends together. We're going to be playing Cyber Dark, so stick around. It's going to be fun.
You have been searching beneath every light, behind every system. Shadows move. You call yourself a rebel, a ghost, a darkrunner. But firewalls fail, protocols mutate, and the Cyberdark learns faster than you do. You carry fragments of the code, leaks, keys you do not understand. You have seen, you have followed sin. I have been watching. Data is power.
Data is power.
Truth is a virus.
Truth is a virus.
Survival will not be enough. You want answers? Then run, darkrunner.
Hey everyone, welcome to Victory Condition Gaming. My name is Doug. Today on the show, we're playing Cyber Dark with one of the game's co-creators, Max Castellani. You've probably seen Max on some of the other shows that we've done. If not, feel free to scroll through. He's put out some really cool games, and we're excited to have him back on the show tonight to take a look at Cyberdark. I will say that the link to this game is in the description below, and there's also probably some other surprises that you might find during this actual play, and some exclusive things that you might get access to play Cyberdark. So stick around. I'm really, really excited. But before we begin, I'll just say that if you are coming across our channel for the very first time, thank you so much for joining us. We'd love to highlight and shine a spotlight on all sorts of indie RPGs and creatives and designers. So if you like that kind of stuff, please hit the like button down below. And if you would like to join us whenever we go live, I'd love to have you hit that subscribe button. And yeah, you can join us in the chat. Looks like there's already some folks in the chat already. Thank you so much to everyone for being here tonight and watching this. And if you watch this after the fact, after we've gone live, thank you again. I appreciate it. We've got quite a few different friends on tonight's show, so let's get started. We're going to bring someone you probably know quite a bit on this program, and that would be, of course, Jason. Jason, thanks so much for joining me. We're going to chat with Max a little bit and talk about this epic campaign that they've got going on in Kickstarter. And I appreciate you coming on, and we'll reveal the other players here in just a little bit. But thanks for coming on and joining, being my co-host for this little intro session.
Happy to be here, man. I'm glad to be back.
Absolutely, absolutely. Now you're a big Shadow Dark fan. I know your wife is a big Shadow Dark fan, so I'm excited that when this came across my inbox slash desk a little while back, I knew exactly. I was like, "Hey, Jason, I've got this thing that we can't talk about just yet, but would you like to take a look at it? And I want to get your thoughts on it." And I sent you over the preliminary files that the Max sent over, and I was like, "This looks pretty slick." What were your thoughts immediately when you saw this come across?
As soon as I opened it up, I looked at the art and I was like, okay, this is going straight to my printer. So I printed off myself an 8x11 copy so that I could read it at work. And I threw it in a binder and I took it to work. And I think I devoured the whole thing after you sent it to me in about 15 minutes. And I was just flooding our little backwards chat there just flooding you with like, oh, we could do this, it could do this, and it could do that, and this would be really cool if they did this. And it's the thing that I never really thought about for Shadow Dark. Like I've seen
Right?
other Shadow Dark expansions and stuff, but I never really thought about a full genre shift for it. So something like Cyberdark is perfect for it. Like it gives you that old school vibe. It gets you into the old school situation, and it appeals to people that aren't necessarily fans of fantasy.
Yep,
And it does
for
it
sure.
in a way that is perfect. Like it's got enough rules to make it fun. It's got few enough rules to make it easy. No, it's not very daunting. You can jump right into it. Like the quick start literally is probably what a third of the rules for the actual game. I mean,
Yeah,
like after that, it's all just tables and depth, and that's what you want in an old school vibe game.
absolutely,
Get the
absolutely.
rules out of the way so you can play the game.
Well, with that being said, and I figured this way we could, you could be the hype person for bringing this next person on. And that, of course, is one of the co-creators, co-designers, and that's Max Castellani. Max, you're back
Yeah, here we
again.
go. This guy
Yeah,
right here.
I figured that was a good way to hype up this game, and if anybody could do
Yeah.
it, I knew it was Jason. Jason was super pumped about this game when it came across my desk, and when you sent it over, and you were like, "Hey, Doug, I'm kind of working on this thing. You want to take a look at it?" And I was like,
Yeah.
"Ooh, this is pretty slick." But sometimes I like to get other folks point of views on the things that come across, and
Yes.
and I knew Jason would be the perfect person for to give input on this.
It consumed my whole
Absolutely.
week.
No. What I just heard was so flattering. So thank you very much. It was great to hear. It's great to see Jason again. We had a quick play of Inferno Dante's Guide to Hell back in the day, where he kind of cutting off a devil instead of talking
that,
to him.
that was
So,
that was a highlight for me. Yeah.
yeah, highlight for the whole thing. I think yes. So it's very good to be here again. Also to be on Victory Condition Gaming again, because as you know, I would have wanted to make other stuff during these years, but there was some obstacles and hindrances that it could not be overcome. And but I'm happy to be here and
Well, we're glad to have you, and I know it's been a busy few weeks for you because you were at
yeah.
Spiel Essen. You
Yes.
had this Kickstarter campaign launching, and you were also at just at Luca, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yes, we were at Luca Comics and Games and Essen before that. At Essen, we had the chance to meet one of the players here today, and Michelle. So it was great to meet her and send you a picture. And still a shame we didn't, meet. But at least I'm starting to meet your friends, and then it's like you're like the boss, the final boss. I have to meet
The
your
final
friends
boss. Okay.
Yeah,
I would agree with that. Doug
That's
is where
so
all
funny.
roads meet.
yeah,
That's too
exactly.
funny. That's too funny.
And yes, then we launched the Kickstarter, and we were at Luca where we presented the printed Kickstarter version for the Italian publisher as an exclusive preview content of the game, and it's been selling very good. So we're happy. Everybody was very interested by the art and the graphic style. So we choose to partner with some dear friend of ours, Enrico and Mirko, who are basically a team with which we are creating this Lichdom College Collective, which is a partner of the game of the whole Kickstarter. If you see that, and they're great. They immediately understood where we wanted to go with the product, with those Japanese influences and manga, but still in their style. So, and when you work with people like that, and you have those ideas in mind, and then you see them taking shapes on paper or on the screen. In this case, it's so good. So we're super happy.
Art is
with
a
that.
huge part of any kind of a cyberpunk aesthetic sort of thing.
Yeah.
Like you've got to nail that art aesthetic to draw people in. Like, and most of the current cyber games they have their own unique art style, and they lean very heavily into it, and that's what people come in for. Like the opening graphic for the Kickstarter for the Cyberdark logo with with that face on it. That was the first thing that popped up when Doug sent it to me, and I was in right then. Like I was like, okay, this is they've already put enough effort and time into the artwork that it is more than worth the time.
Yeah, yeah. And by the way, we had a few projects we wanted to work at, and but both me and Enrico, the main artist, we were playing Cyberpunk 2077, and so we were like, okay, let's do this first. And when we had to choose, the system, if go with an original system or with something else, we were playing Shadow Dark at the moment, and we started to hack the system to try and make it a cyberpunk version of it, and it was working. So we said, okay, that might be the right choice for the next project. And since we were finally free from any exclusive contract with third parties, me and Andrea of Epic Party, we just, we jump right in, and that's the result.
That is one of the stumbling blocks, actually, for a lot of cyber style games. Is the rules tend to get very chunky very quickly. So if you can pull it off with a minimalist style rule set like Shadow Dark, that is going to fill a whole niche that a lot of people really need in their lives. Because so many people look at Cyberpunk 2077, CD Projekt Red, and all of their stuff, and all that kind of Catalyst and all their stuff with Shadowrun, and it's just too complex for them. Even though it's a very simple dice mechanic, the rules themselves are very complex, and it puts a lot of people immediately out of that frame of mind, because it becomes more looking at your character sheet all the time and figuring out what you can do and what you can try. Yes. But the Shadow Dark engine gets away from all of that. It's very simple. It's very roles based. It doesn't ask too much. Like, don't make a roll when you don't need a roll, and that's it. There's no, I got to flip to page 397 to check out what I can do here kind of thing.
Yeah. Yeah, but also during demos at the con, we had people that's not playing OSR games, and they were like, "Yes, but this right here, how does it actually transfer into games? Like, can I see through the drone, or is just a win?" And I was like, "You decide. Tell me what it is. You choose."
I love that.
And since you are talking about theme and genre that is usually overflowing with the information and rules, because there's plenty of things that you can do, and there's there's the net running, and then there's technology, and so we tried this way. We tried to say, well, if Shadow Dark can do it with a fantasy game, and we know there's lots of fantasy games filled with rules, and we still play them, but the more the more products go on the market, and I've got a filled library, and half of those games I never played them, because you have to learn the rules and then explain the rules, and then. But if you have the chance to do something very quick to put on a table and to explain to people, we thought it was the maybe more the smarter way to do this time. And Shadow Dark is huge in the US. It's not here in Europe still, but I think that the wave will come eventually. We
For
usually
sure.
it takes a couple of years usually to get what's cool there and bring it here.
When you show people that they can just play and not have to flip through pages, it'll take off.
Yeah.
The one thing that I really love about Shadow Dark is that whole fear of like not being able to see pretty much around you, like the bad things that are out there in the environment can see you, but you can't really see them because you've got a light source, and that light source only lasts for a determined period of time. Does Shadow Dark have something like that? Have you implemented any kind of way to make that? Because I feel like that's one of the big things about Shadow Dark. So I was kind of wondering if you've been able to kind of translate a little bit of that to Cyberdark.
Of course, we did. It was one of the main things that inspired us to make the game with this, because we basically it's a cyberpunk game, so we all
Sure.
know what cyberpunk is. The thematics, the genre in general. But we wanted to make it a bit. We wanted to give it a twist, something that other cyberpunk games, apart from the quick system and the inspiration for Shadowdark, we wanted to create something that is unusual for the at least in RPGs. So we basically we had this thing of you have the net, and so we wanted to put the torch mechanic to be involved when you go inside of the net. But then we were like, okay, but how can we do it? Because the netrunner usually connects to the PC, to the computer, to the device, and then do their stuff. And so we went like, okay, but think of it as in the Matrix or in Tron, for example, or as we or as Futurama does it in an episode. So think of the net as a whole world, digital world, where you can project your avatar into, and so you can play inside of it. And first of all, you get rid of the thing that the netrunner is the only guy that goes into it and deals with that, and you have the whole party able to project and deal with the cyberdark, with the cyberspace. And also you can have the torch mechanic very strong in there, because basically we built this setting, divided it into two worlds: the mid grid, which is the real world, the cyberpunk city with corporations, gangs, neon lights, fast cars, and whatever. And then you have the cyberdark, which is the unsafe space of the net. So it's a cyberpunk setting, so everybody is linked to the net at all times. But they're linked to what is called the safe net. But beyond that, beyond a big firewall, there's what's called the Cyberdark. So a node version of that cyberspace that's filled and infested with demon AIs, data ghosts, and whatever you might think of. And those entities, all they want to do is basically pass through the firewall and infest the mid grid to just get free in a way. And so they do breach the firewall sometimes, and they pass through and they start corrupting and cursing the cyberspace. And if you're connected to a corrupted zone of the cyberspace, those entities can rewrite you and possess you. And the way you can defend against this is by activating your torch, which in Cyberdark is the MCF, the Mind Canary Firewall. So it's actually a biosynthetic animal, a canary, like those used in the mines back in the day, that serve as a bait for those entities, and that can consume the bait instead of the characters. And so that's when you activate it. It's 1 hour in real time. That's its duration. But of course, our players are darkrunners, so they can also go deeper than that and enter the Cyberdark. And when they do, the MCF has to work at double speed, and its duration goes down to half the time. So it's even harder on characters than in the Shadowdark, because we wanted to have an extra level of danger. So it's the mid grid, the curse zones of the mid grid, and then the Cyberdark. So different level.
You need that desperation thing from the Shadowdark
Absolutely.
too, for the
Absolutely.
chiming and all that. So that works perfectly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very cool. Well, congratulations on the Kickstarter success. Let's I'll put that on the screen right now. You've got I think you unlocked another stretch goal right before we were about to go live.
Yes.
But you
Yes.
So
That's
congratulations on that.
Yes, and that's a cool thing. That's a deck of cards that simply shows a grid on the front, and you can just build a quick dungeon with those cards or randomize its rooms and corridors. And it's something that we use at home with prototypes to play Shadow Dark. That's what we did. So we weren't like, so why don't just making it a part of the campaign, and
Sure.
that's it. And we just
I love
reach
that.
it.
Very cool. Very cool. So we've talked a little bit. We'll probably start. We'll probably play here in a second. Is there anything else you'd like to share before we get rolling here, Max? Is there like
I just
anything
want
like
to
to say?
share gratitude for being here. Thank you, Doug. That's my number one channel where to go. You're the number one guy.
Thank you.
And the crew you put together for tonight is amazing, and I can't wait to play. So
Nice.
thanks.
Now, before I think you sent something over to me, an exclusive for this actual play, if I'm not mistaken,
Yes.
right?
So basically, right now, if you go on the Kickstarter, you can download the Quick Start in digital, and also 4 characters, 4 pre-generated characters. But you guys are 5 tonight, and so we thought of adding a character. You might already have seen the artwork in some probably ads online, because as soon as it was ready, we used it because it was so cool. And it's Coriel, and basically here it is. And if anybody watching the live scan the QR code, they can download this character sheet and have a 5th player for their games. So yes, that's the exclusive we promised the guys.
Very good. Well, we appreciate that. Thank you. And while we're playing, I'll actually put the QR code down in the lower corner. So if folks want to scan it while we're playing, they're more than welcome to, and download it. And it's awesome. It's a huge huge thing. I
but
totally
that's not the
appreciate
only
that. Thank
surprise
you.
tonight. That's
Oh,
not the
okay.
only surprise.
All right. All right.
It will come.
All right. Well, before we get too far along, let's bring on the rest of our team, and we'll get started playing. Some of these folks you've probably seen already. You've probably seen them on the show multiple times, in fact, and I'm so excited to have them back. Not only do we have Jason with us again, but we also have Michelle, Mark, and Janet are joining us for this session. Y'all, thanks so much for coming on and playing this Cyberdark with us. Are you guys all Cyberpunk fans? I don't even think I asked that in the chat if you guys were Cyberpunk fans. I just was like, hey, do you guys want to play this cool game that Max sent over our way? That's got a Kickstarter campaign. How are you all feeling about Cyberpunk in general?
They hate it.
So I played Shadow Dark a long time ago, in like the 90s. Not Shadow Dark, I'm sorry.
Shadowrun.
Shadowrun, that's it. Man, my mind blank. Shadowrun back in the day. Recently, we've actually played CBR plus PNK. We played that yesterday. We played that a couple times. So I'm definitely interested in playing more. And especially Cyberdark, when I saw it, I was like, oh yeah, I'm in.
Yeah.
Very cool.
It sounds like a
Michelle.
great time for me.
For sure.
Yeah,
All
I've only
right.
played CBR plus PNK, but I'm excited, and I love Shadow Dark, so this is a happy meeting for me.
Awesome. Do Max, I think at this point I'm just gonna like ball up like I usually do, ball my channel up, and then throw it across the ocean over your way so you can grab it and
there's an
take.
option to be crossed, so I'm waiting.
There's a little bit of a delay there.
Here it is. Yeah.
Nice. So it is now your show.
Yeah, very good. Thank you very much. So, as we were talking about with Jason and Doug, this is a cyberpunk version of Shadow Dark. So we are playing in a cyberpunk city. Whatever you might imagine, that's it. So it could be some sort of Blade Runner inspired cyberpunk, or more of as the video game that I cited before, and but it's neon lights, dark, rotten stuff at the corner of the streets, pollution, and whatever. So in the adventure we're going to play, so Cyberdark will be, as I was telling, anything you want from your cyberpunk setting. But what we are trying to do with the zines, which the first one is the quick start, is giving you what the setting that we are writing is. So with the core book that will be out and will be published, you can do whatever you want. But with the zines, we are proposing our setting, which is taking you and your characters up on the Halo, which is an orbiting city that basically is the safest city thought of from a very powerful AI years back due to the extreme pollution and basically survival challenges that were taking place on the Earth's surface. So humanity, or at least a very small part of humanity, reached for the sky and managed to build these orbital cities that are taking them away from radiation, pollution, and whatever. And that's where your characters are right now. The fact is that those cities in orbit are pretty finite in terms of space and expansion, possible expansion. And so there is this procedure called the compression procedure that takes place every now and then, and that basically crushed and recycled the lower rings of the space city, and then just get rid of it and just make it fall through space. When this happened, of course, there's chaos involved with the people still living in this bottom ring, but also, you have scalpers and, up to no goods that try to go down there and get whatever they can before this level gets erased from the orbital city. And once it is erased, the city can just flow down from one level, and they can build new stuff on the top. And that's basically the corporation way of evolving and in the Halo. So you are a group of darkrunners, and your fixer basically informed you about a ping that he detected coming right from this bottom level, the very last level that is getting compressed. And since this ping is very interesting and it belongs to something that feels somehow ancient and very powerful and very rare, although no details are revealed to you at this point, he told you that it might be valued tons of credits, and so you basically took the mission and you are heading to the bottom level of this Halo, to the district now nicknamed Glitch Point, because of course, and not only is getting compressed by heavy machines and patrolled by corporate agents that are that have the job of just making people go away from there. But also there has been some kind of breach in the firewall of the cyberspace, and the zone is getting cursed by the Cyberdark. So it's a pretty dangerous situation, but you are dark runners, you are aware of the risks, and you are eager to get your credits. So you are now basically descending to the level through a lift of some sort, maybe for sport goods and stuff, and that's where you're at.
Excellent. do we want to do some player introductions as we're lowering down into this onto this
Yes.
level? I'm going to just introduce myself. I'm Santiago. Santiago. I love that, by the way. And I am a synthetic, and basically my handle is Street Fist. I'll put a. I look kind of like, if you were to like think of, for those that might be listening to this. I kind of look like Bane almost. I'm just kind of a big muscular dude with a face mask and kind of like synthetic eyes and yeah, I'm like if you put Cable and Bane together, that's kind of how I look like. I've got the machine gun and a sledgehammer, and basically I'm just like hired muscle. I probably was some sort of synthetic that the corporation probably created to do all their heavy lifting, and I kind of became self-aware and realized that there's got to be a better life and existence than what I'm currently doing for the corporation. So I've basically joined these ragtag bunch to take down the corporation and society the way it's built, and what my other synthetics have to serve, and I'm basically trying to make sure that the other synths don't have to just live in a life of serving the corporations.
Yeah, pretty big boy.
Yeah, totally the opposite of me as
You say
in
what?
real life. So I love that. I love that. So yeah. Who else? Who's next to me on this platform?
I'll go next.
All right.
I'm playing Ren. Ren is a codecaster. He's the guy who lives inside the net and manipulates it to his will. He was born down planet side in an area that was basically ruined by the corporations, just a blasted wasteland. He drug himself out of that, managed to cobble together some tech, modified himself to the point where he basically is a walking electronics store. He's carrying a big old backpack full of goodies, and he has wires and cables and tubes and capacitors and interfaces for anything and everything that you might imagine, actually. Wears a great big rig on his back that allows him to access the Cyberdark as he needs to, and change the way things go. He's basically on the lookout for any way to scrape together cash, creds, whatever. He's looking for corporate secrets that he can use to his advantage, and he wants to make sure that nobody ever has to go through what he had to go through. So his goal in life is basically to elevate humanity to a point where the corporations no longer have any influence over them.
Nice. Who's on the other side of Ren at this moment?
I'm under Ren in our Brady box. Brady bunch.
All right. Sure. Do you want to go next?
I'll go.
All right.
So I'm playing Keshka, who is a black market courier, and basically my purpose and joy in life is sneaking, hacking, thievery. Just, I hack in so quickly, out so quickly that no one ever knows I was there, and that's really, I do it for the thrill. That's my purpose in life. Is it makes me happy, so I will hack and steal and sneak around.
Nice. I love that.
I'm Kieran. Most people know me as Junk Doc. Got all kinds of parts and equipment and tools. I got them here somewhere. You need something, I got it. I'm usually the guy in the back alley when you need some cyber replacements, some cyber implants. I've got all kinds of little nicks and cuts and scratches from working on the physical components. And if you need something made, I got you. I'm your man. Me and the neon lights are here for the scraps and the cred.
Mark, I thought we were role playing.
Oh, my bad.
No. Awesome. And then last but not
Awesome.
least, we have Coriel.
Coriel, yes, bonus player. I am Coriel, and I am the enforcer. I am a clone, so I was not born, I was created, and I am here to execute the mission at all costs. So I'm super focused, and I like to play with knives and swords. So that's my weapon of choice. But I really like, I follow the laws. So we're definitely role playing at all costs, even the cost of my my fellow allies potentially.
All right.
Nice, I like that.
Very nice. So the first thing I might ask you before even starting is you can see in your character sheets you have these edge token reclaim conditions. And basically one of the mechanic of the game have players getting edge tokens that the GM usually reward the characters with when they do something great, impressive, or whatever. But we wanted to make a bit modifications of that and give back to players a bit of agency on those edge tokens. And so this is just a preview of what will come in the core book, and it is based on alignment, and each alignment will have a series of reclaim conditions that are possible to achieve during the game, and that allows a player to reclaim this edge token at its conditions. And you can either roll on the table and get a random one of the enlisted ones, or just choose. You don't have to just tell me what it is right now, but in the case, you now start with one edge token each, and the edge token, what it does is it you can spend it, and in order to re-roll a die. It can be the D20 die for an attack roll, an ability check, or whatever, but also a damage roll that maybe you rolled a 1 on a D10 and you're not happy with that and want to re-roll it. You can spend your edge token and do it. When you spend it, you have none left, but you can either get it from me if you do something amazing, or reclaim it through one of the conditions that you chose or randomly selected. So just do it, and if it happens during the game, just tell me, or share it if you want to give a little bit of description to your characters, whatever you like.
I'll roll mine.
Yeah, let's roll.
I got a 6. I got to neutralize an agent of control to get one.
Yeah,
That is also what I got.
yeah. So you can, double team it. And so you are going down. Your fixer told you have to follow the ping. You have basically a ping detector maybe on one of your pods, or in the augmented reality vision of your everyday life. And as soon as you hit the very last spot that's reachable for the lift, and the doors open, you see the lift. It has some low light, flickering light, and the outside is totally dark. It's pitch black. So you have to just imagine what it is, what's outside. But it only lasts for a couple of seconds, because in a very short moment, you can hear guns shouting in the room, in the hall in front of you, and there's a guy coming up right behind the doors. It has blood all over his neck, and he's reaching to it just to try and not die right away. And he's dressed up as what you would define as a ganger, as a member of a gang. So he's like, leather jacket, metal spikes and stuff, and he has tattoos all over the place. And he's like, please help me. And then he falls on the ground, and right behind him, a different guy, half naked, painted in neon skulls and runes with strange and exoteric tattoos, and a machete in hand, is like looking at him, then looking at you and say, "Wow, who's next?" And I would make you roll initiative right away.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
I'm hiding behind Santiago at this point.
Yeah, I think we're all standing behind him because no one else can see anything past him.
Yeah, it's a very
Big.
small.
He's like a
very
wall.
small bit.
He's like one man, and there's like 5 of us packed in behind him.
You might not want to stand behind me, because if this first roll is anything like this, how the session's going to go.
Are our implants always functional? Like, I have an adrenal surge. It gives me advantage on initiative.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
If you have, you can go top right. You have traits, and then cyberware. Of course, we put cyberware to and there everything that's written there. In if it tells you once per day, it's just once. Either if it tells nothing, it's just active at all times, and you can use it whenever you want.
Alrighty. I'll roll with advantage then. I got a 9.
Doug, you are number 1. I got a 12.
Yeah, 14.
4.
Okay, so Coriel is the fastest, and the way Cyberdark uses initiative is just it starts from the higher, and it just goes clockwise. So we'll have Coriel, then Santiago, then the enemy, and then Ren, Keshka, and Kirin. All right. So what Coriel does, there's this wonderful, beautiful, very nice guy covered in neon tattoos and paint with a machete, bloodstains, and
He doesn't sound very nice, and he asked who's next.
yeah, maybe.
But, if he's got a machete and I've got a sword, maybe we should just have a good old sword fight.
Yeah, let's do this.
Do it.
So in order to attack, you have your attacks under your image in the character sheet, and you just roll d20, add the modifier, and then see if you hit.
I rolled a 1 plus my modifier is +4, so
all right.
I
So
did
maybe
really
yeah. So maybe you go with your sword, but the machete, just when ping, and it defends against your attack, and it might be it. But Santiago, let's see what he's got to tell about it.
Sure, I'll see what Coriel did, and I'll just be like, "Oh, Coriel, this is the way you need to handle these guys." And I'll take my sledgehammer. I'll take a few steps and just try to swing and just bash him over the head with the sledgehammer.
Right on.
And I rolled a 7 total, 4 plus my 3.
So this is like the toughest guy to hit. All right, so he just moves away from the sledgehammer, and it's like, "Oh, you're too slow for me. I have the power of the Theta demons with me." And he tries to attack. Let's see who, Coriel or Santiago. Let's roll it. It's Santiago, and it rolls a 5. That is not gonna hit Santiago. So maybe it was too quick to tell. Ren. And this is all taking place in the lift, so it's
Yeah,
real
that's
chaos.
kind of what I'm worried about right now, actually. So Ren is going to step forward. I'm going to grab a handful of whatever Santiago's got hanging off of his back, and just kind of lean around the side of him. And the inset gem on his headgear is going to flare to life, and he's going to reach forward towards the guy, and he's going to have this little digital overlay pop up of the guy, and he's going to find the jack that he uses to do all of his data transfer and money transfers, and he's going to try and signal spike him.
All right.
So I need to roll what difficulty 11 to cast in general. I got a 14.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so it
So
works properly.
It's a success. Yes.
Yeah. And where did I put my d6? There it is, right there. And I do 4 points of damage.
All
Just
right.
like sparks across his jack or whatever.
Yes, and you can see this. Let's call it a cultist. Just receiving the spike, the digital spike from Ran, and just going like, and then falling on the ground, totally dead. You would say dead. And as soon as he falls down, you can still hear in the back, inside of the pitch black hall in front of the cargo lift, pistols shooting, and then shouting from those crazy guys half naked with neon paint. You can see the neon painted skulls moving into the pitch black hall, and then shouting and whatever. But you don't have real vision because it is dark. But you can move and do whatever you think would be the best.
Okay. So we can't see anything in the darkness except for the skulls, right? Yeah.
Yeah, you can see the skulls because it's not really smart from them, I must say. But that's how they dress up. Like,
can I use my digital sight to try and find a camera or something that might still be functional down the hall?
Yes.
Okay.
Do it, please.
I'm going to give that a whirl right now. What do I need to roll for that one? Difficulty 13 on my intelligence. Okay. Oh God, I rolled a 1.
All right.
I'll trade in my token actually to re-roll that.
Yeah, that's a good decision because when you fail code casting, you actually lose the glitch. So glitch is the name of the spells, the digital spells in the game. So you can cast them all the times you want unless you fail, and then you lose it for the day until you rest it. That's right. So.
All right, I'm going to try the re-roll now.
Yeah.
And I got a 15.
All right. So I would see with the D6. So there's this mechanic when, for example, in the adventure, that's not written about any camera working or not working in the hall. We just roll a D6. 1 to 3 is GM facing. So I would say no, maybe. 4 to 6 is player facing. So it would be there would be a camera working, and it's a 4. So yes, you can find a camera that, of course, would see in the dark and give you perfect vision of what's going on.
Okay. Can I use it to mark the people that are in the hallway so that everybody else can see them properly?
Yes, why not?
Okay. So I will do that, and I will send that information to everybody else's heads-up display or whatever everybody has, if they have one anyway. And then I'm going to step back into the elevator.
Okay. So suddenly, on your augmented vision, all of you just know that there's 3 guys of one faction, maybe Signal with a blue coat, and then other 4 guys in red. The 4 guys are those in machete and steel tubes, and the other ones look like gang members. And you see the gang members covering behind crates and stalls. And by the way, what you see when you open the camera is what was probably a plaza serving as a market or something like that. That this is an old industrial level, so maybe there was workers living down here to work night and day shifts, and this was basically the plaza where they gather around after the shifts and commerce, trade, eat, whatever.
Can I try using system exploit to hack one of the machete guys?
I would say yes.
Cool. 20.
Oh, fine, Janet. Show me up.
Well, I was nervous after all the ones. I was like, it'll be me too. All right, so I just want to ask a question. So hacker attack an unaware target to apply the target of one of the following effects: 1d4 rounds, blind, plus one die of damage, can't move, or disable an implant. Do I get to choose or do I need to roll? Oh, did I lose sound?
No, Max is muted.
Sorry. So it's 1d4 rounds, but you can choose the effect.
Okay. Then what I would like is that he can't move, and when he falls over, if he can fall against one of his other guys.
All right. Let's make it possible. Let's see how many rounds it will be not moving, apart from falling on the
2 rounds.
His companion. All right. So he falls on his companion, maybe giving them disadvantage on the next possible roll, and then he will be there for the next 2 rounds. I would listen to what Kireen has in mind about this whole thing.
Well, I was going to send out my scrap drone, but since we already got hooked into the cameras, I'm going to check the 2. Do they have the 2 that are dead, like right in front of us? Do they have any sort of cyber implants that I might be able to just scrap? Be like, oh, yeah, scrap you, buddy. That's mine.
Let's see. So this roll does not go well, and no, you can't find anything useful as far as scraps or strings, but you find a shotgun that was held by the ganger, the first one that dropped down, and the machete. If you like to,
I'm grabbing the shotgun.
Have a go. All right.
That's mine. Let's do this. Who we fighting?
So the shotgun, just to let you know, it's a, let me check, just to tell you how much damage it deals. It's an auto gun, and it's a D6, and it shoots far. So it's a
cool.
Also, you will see, since maybe there's combat involved in a couple of seconds, some weapons have the burst trait. You can use that. So basically, you can shoot up until you roll a 1, and then the magazines just goes off, and you have to reload. So you can't shoot until it is you roll a 1. But you can also choose to go full power with your weapon and just do a burst all over a bunch of enemies, and knowing that you will finish the magazine, so you finish the bullet and have to reload after that, but you can do one roll to hit all the enemy inside of a broader area. So it's up to you to. Was it clear? Maybe I was not clear enough.
Yep.
Just tell me.
No, I got it.
Might get convoluted.
Yeah.
All right.
Cool.
All right. So Coriel, I would say yes. That's our turn.
Yeah, I have a question. Is the guy that was bleeding out on the floor, is he still alive?
No, slowly dying, but mostly dead.
Okay. Too dead to ask him a question then.
Yeah.
Okay. Then
okay.
I want to. I'm a bounty hunter, and since I can see everyone who's here, can I learn, or do I know if any of them are targets for me? Who maybe I should keep alive?
For you as the control alignment agent, like in that sense, yes, everybody, they're all potential targets. For sure, there are agents of chaos or survival, and they're, on one side you have criminals, on the other side you have crazy data cult people. So
I was just thinking about taking one with me, like for the rest of the adventure.
Make your choice. You could.
Who's worth?
It's not adopt a
most?
ganger. What are you doing?
I'm a bounty hunter, and I am focused on my mission.
Don't you have to bring him in alive though to collect the bounty?
Right, that's why I'm bringing it up now. Don't
So
kill
she
me.
will be like a Michonne with 2 gangers at the
Yeah,
leash.
yeah, exactly.
We are not feeding them.
That's fine.
Do whatever
They
you
don't-
like. Do whatever you like. Let's see where it gets us.
I just want to let everybody know, like, leave one of them alive, at least barely, so that we can bring them in. I need to bring one of them in.
Well, we just got here, so there's going to be lots of opportunity. We don't need these ones.
I don't know about that.
I'm just gonna step right up and just start firing my machine gun into the areas of where these gangers are, and I'll say something like, "You think the darkness is your ally? I was created in the darkness. It molded me." And I'm just gonna start just firing off my machine gun into the areas of where I know the gangers are.
All right. So the gangers. Are
Yeah, gangers.
all
Yeah.
all pretty close to each other, taking cover behind a stall. So you can target all of them with a burst. That's what you're gonna do. Yeah.
Yeah.
So roll your d20, and know that if you hit an AC of 12, you hit them all.
I hit. That was an 18.
Yeah. So you hit.
So that is a D8 plus 1. Is that
Plus
what?
1 to each. Yes.
Yep. That's
It's a
5
carnage.
damage. 5 damage to
Yeah.
each of them.
It is. Yeah. So you see them dying behind your eyes in a pool of blood and bullets.
I was like, "That's the way to do it. Let's keep going."
And as soon as you do that, you see a cultist just jump right behind the stall where you just made that bloody mess, and be like, "Oh, that would be fun!" And he run towards you, trying to attack you. It's a 12 plus 1, so I don't think it hits. I think the Santiago is 14. Yes. So it does not hit. And you see the other, was one is not moving. The other, it was 4 of them, right? Yes, that's what I said. So the other 2 start moving towards the left, but they cannot reach you, and they're holding machetes. So they have no range attacks available. So I would say that Ren is the next in line.
Okay, well, since Santiago stepped forward and is making a giant mess of things with his machine gun, I'm going to step up forward with him. I'm going to put my hand on his back like I'm using him in like portable cover or whatever. And I'll pull my pistol and reach around to the side of him and just shoot from like where his waist would be kind of thing. And I'll try and shoot one of the ones that's approaching. Not very good with a pistol, but whoa, hey, I got an 18 though. I'll take it.
So you make it. It's a D6, I think.
D6 for damage, yeah. 4 points of damage to one of them.
Yeah, you shot one down. Just one of the
Nice.
2 that were running towards you just goes down. The other is just not even paying attention to that. Is totally in his own world of blood and prayer, and he's looking for his next victim. So Keshka.
All right.
All right, so I also will lean around Santiago, but the other side, and take my knife. I'd like to throw my knife at the closest cultist.
All right.
13, 16.
Yeah, it hits.
Okay, cool. And D4. 2 damage.
2 damage. So the knife hit, and it's deep inside its its chest, let's say. But once again, he's not even stopping his run and keep running towards you, and now he's even more eager to hit you with his machete.
I slink back behind Santiago. He did it.
He's just a portable wall.
Yeah, pretty much. Is everybody blocking the entrance so it's hard for me to see, or can I actually sneak my gun in there somewhere and
I
between his
think they're
legs?
all
behind
out.
Santiago, so I don't know if I'm
Yes,
in
I
the
think
way.
they're all out. Yes.
Okay.
Korea
Well, if they're all
maybe
out.
is there, but it's a cargo lift, so I would imagine there's enough space for you to pass.
Okay. Yeah, so I want to make sure I'm not going to hit any of my own people with this brand new shiny gun I just scrapped and just lay into them with the gun.
Go for it.
All right. So that is a 19, and I rolled 3 damage.
Okay, so which one are you targeting? There's the one in front of Santiago and the one running with a knife inside his chest.
The one running with the knife in his chest.
So you shoot, you hit, and he goes down.
Bam, scrappy you, buddy.
So Coriel, you asked for one to be left alive, and there is one actually, but it's in front of Santiago, so it might have just seconds before it goes down.
Well, there's the one that's knocked down.
Oh yeah,
Immobile.
there's also that one. Yeah, thank you very much.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, so there's one on the ground.
Yeah.
Not technically hurt yet.
No,
we've
only got a minute till he's waking up.
Yeah, it's like the end of this turn. He's waking up.
Okay, so I will go after the one that's currently unconscious on the ground. I don't really have anything to tie him up with.
Which is basically bad design, if you ask me, since she's a bounty hunter. So maybe we can give her some.
How unprepared are you, Coriel?
Yeah.
Look, I have my knife, so I can hold him up and just keep my knife to his throat. For the rest of
be like some wire or something in the debris
I'm sure
that's
we can
around
find
us.
something to restrain him.
But you also have a mag claw launcher, so I suppose it would have some sort of metallic rope or something like that, so you can use that. I would allow that.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure what that was.
There's the magnetic claw.
Okay.
Some fancy way to just design a cyberpunk claw of sort.
That sounds awesome, and I'll be disappointed if I don't get to use it later because of this decision, but I will use it to tie this guy up and bring him with us.
Right. Okay, you do.
Since it's a long rope, I want to strap him to my back so that I don't actually have to
also, yes, of course, why not
carry him. Keep my hands free,
Yeah. Then just pay attention when you put back your sword.
Okay.
Why is my sheath so wet?
All right, Santiago. I think it's your turn with the last standing.
I think I'm just going to take my sledgehammer. The guy's right in front of me, right?
Yes.
So I'm just going to take my sledgehammer and just try to smash him over the head with it. Let's see what happens here. And unfortunately, that does not work. It's a 7.
It's a 7. So he slips away from the hit and is ready to attack you at the throat. This time is a 14, so it hits, and it's a D4 damage. It's just 1 damage, but
all right.
Keep in mind these characters. Maybe Santiago is the one, and Coriel have just a bit of HPs, but some of yours are really weak in terms of HPs. But that's the old school way, and we wanted to keep it that way, and we
Ren is wafer thin.
So silence goes back into the hall. Apart from maybe the sound of the guy strapped to Coriel's back. He's like saying, leave me. I have to serve the code. I have to serve it. You must die. You must kneel and then die for the code. And he is also, drooling and trying to get away from the room, but it can't. And you can see, Ren, that there's nobody else in the hall through the camera. Let's say you still have a little window in your vision looking at the...
Actually, once I realize there's no more targets, I guess I'll let the camera access go. After I...
No, it's still there. It's still there.
Okay. We should do something about Coriel's friend. We can't be wandering around down here with him screaming at the top of his lungs.
Yeah, I pick up my knife out of the cultist's stead, and I'm like, we could take care of him right now.
He doesn't need a voice box to survive.
And if he does, I can make him a new one.
There we go. We giveth, we taketh.
Are you suggesting we rip his throat out?
No, I'm suggesting that he not talk anymore for however that needs to happen. Stuff a gag in his mouth. We could pop him in the neck.
I'm just gonna walk over and grab his throat and then rip his voice box out.
Boy, howdy. Okay.
I make the decisions, and this is how it's done. Let's get going.
How much damage is that gonna do?
No.
Well, scrap. I don't know if I can replace that one, Mr. Surgeon.
All right, he's quiet now. Let's go.
Yeah, the guy
and
got really quiet.
I just throw it over my shoulder and start walking.
Yeah, he's like that. The guy, poor guy. He had a degree, medical degree of some sort. Where you didn't even ask.
He had a family, Santiago.
How far away are we from this ping on our scanners?
Yeah, so now that you think about it and you check your scan, you are still pretty far away. You would have to traverse a long corridor, a room, another corridor, and then possibly whatever it is at the end of that. You see some sort of, you see a very raw map appearing every time the ping goes live, and it's at intervals that are not really predictable. So you sometimes see it, sometimes you don't. But now that you check and you see it, that's it.
Okay. I feel like time is of the essence here. We don't have a lot of time before this whole place gets crushed, so we need to kind of pick up the pace, folks.
Yes, and not only the place is going to be crushed and competitive, but suddenly, right when you are talking and planning what to do and where to move to, you can see reality and your visions glitching, and you start hearing sounds like something like this, and you see strange images, and you suddenly know that something is going off in the net. And you can hear, all of you in the equipment, you have MCFs, the Mind Canary firewalls, and they start beeping, noticing you that the Cyberdark is getting through the net, and you have just entered or encountered a curse code zone. And you are really in need of activating one of them before the curse code gets inside of your ghostlings and your cyberwares. And
so the MCF needs to be activated. Is that...
Yes, Jason, you're muted.
Oh, sorry, I muted myself rather than unmuting myself. I'll turn mine on because I have the least carry capacity of all of us, so it'll free up an inventory space for me in case I need to grab something.
Perfect. So one MCF goes live, and it basically protects every character inside of a range of a near range. So let's say 9 to 10. 30 to 40 feet. I was talking in meters. I know I would be.
The
It
Canadian
would be too
understood you.
enigmatic. Yeah. All right. And that's it. So from now on, I am activating the timer, and you basically have the MCF duration set on 1 hour, and it's already started. So after 1 hour, I will notice you that the MCF goes off eventually. So all right, up to you. There's 2 corridors, but the one on, let's say, in front of you, taking you somewhere unknown. The other one also somewhere unknown, but the ping is coming from that one, the second one on the left.
So we want to go towards the ping, right? Get in, get out, not get crushed.
Yeah, I activate my
Kind of
scrap
being
drone.
crushed.
I can send my scrap drone to scout. It looks like towards the direction that we want to go. So that's
Right.
Do a little scouting, see if I can see anything ahead at all.
Perfect. So let me check. Let me roll some dice and tell you what it is. So there's nobody. You basically, the drone crosses the dark corridor and ends up in a room with some columns on the side, and there's a huge door, closed, sealed, with an orange light on top of it, and there is a digital pad on the side of this door. Even though you see no trace of NPCs, characters, and humans of any kind, you can see there's basically a small camp with some corporate items just left on the floor. So you can see a couple of crates and maybe a portable table with a computer on and some papers on this table. No trace of weapons or corporate agents, though.
Scrap, yeah, let's go get this stuff.
And you can see 2 other corridors going left and right from the door, basically behind every set of columns.
I'll keep an eye on the right-hand side while everybody's searching, I guess.
Pushing Santiago kind of forward. Yeah, let's go get this stuff. Let's do this.
I'm just gonna trot along. Yeah, I'm just gonna trot along and go get go take a look at this corporate these leftover crates and everything. I'm a little disappointed that there's not corporate people there, so I can take them out. But I do like the idea of taking their stuff at this point.
Right.
I would like to
So
look and see if there's any cables so that I have extra support the next time I want to capture someone.
So my question would be, is the guy still strapped on your back, although he's dead, or just left him behind?
Just carrying a corpse around.
I wouldn't be surprised. No.
I was carrying him around until I realized that he was no longer squirming, and then I decided to drop the cargo.
Yeah, so it was like a situation like maybe he will survive, so let's keep it. But then, all right.
Yeah.
So you move through the corridor, you get to the crates and table, and what you can find is, let me tell you, so 3, which is a high number since I rolled a d4, EMP grenades. Just write them down. EMP grenades basically work on ice and all that's digital, and of course they can They do double damages to such creatures and adversaries. And also 3 magazines and a breach bar. Also, there's a data shard, which the data shards, some of your characters have one in the gear and equipment, and it's where you put credits and strings, so it might contain something.
Money.
Exactly. Just know that you have those things, and while you are checking on those things and looting the place, Doug, I am passing to you some stuff I'd like you to put on screen, because suddenly, just behind you in the corner of this little hall where the corporate agents set their camp, you can hear a machine turning on, like with a happy music. That's very strange to hear in this moment after, the gunfight back there and stuff, like and it's like, hey guys, welcome. It's a real pleasure to have you here. Come over. And as soon as Doug wanna share with the rest of you what we prepare. It's very focused. And
It's coming. It's coming.
Just an extra pause for dramatic effect.
That's right.
Exactly.
Oh.
Yeah. So you can hear it. And you can see it now.
That's awesome.
Red lights just fill the room. And so, Doug, Coriel told me that today is your birthday, is it?
It could be Santiago's birthday. Yes,
Santiago's birthday. So
yes.
We wanted to, since you've been so kind to host this game, despite the fact that you might have any other kind of program today, we wanted to give you this homage and put an NPC. It's very cool. And it is also it is becoming the 48 hours early bird of the campaign. So anybody that put their money on the Kickstarter in the first 48 hours, like Jason did,
you betcha I did,
will have a cardboard addition to the pledge, physical or digital. I mean, physical cardboard if it's physical. Sorry. The full illustration and the character lore and description, and also a full table of stuff that we are going to experiment right now for the first time. And basically, your characters now getting back into the game can see this machine lighting up, and you can see the 3D 8-bit guy on the left on the pad is moving like he's real, and he's got this very bright red jacket and the dress, and he has a soda in a hand, the caliente soda, and he's like, "So come over, I was waiting for you. We have the hottest stuff on the market. The most caliente stuff on the market."
How?
I am interested in your product and would like to know more.
Yeah, so you can hear by the panel that this old is very old. It's a very old machine, and a vintage model, you would say. And maybe some of you knew about it back in the day, but they were just went out of order at some point. But unexplainably, this one goes, just switch on, and you see this caliente guy addressing you and asking you to come over. And there's gear and soda, so you can either buy a caliente cola or of every flavor you like, or guns, bullets, and stuff.
best vending machine ever.
Yeah, the best. I mean,
Definitely going to check out, see what's there. Let's get some soda.
so who's going?
Yeah,
Everybody.
I've got a data shard, so I could put some credits in.
We just found a data
So
shard, so we could probably use the new
spend
one.
their money on ours.
Yes.
Yeah.
The data shard is encrypted, so whoever is trying to see what's inside of it must make me an intelligence check.
I feel like
I'm
that might be your job. Yeah.
I could.
You want to do it, Corey?
Are bounty hunters
My intelligence-
intelligent?
15.
15 is
Oh,
enough,
it's not that.
and it's not that, so no.
Is
Never
it a one-shot
mind.
deal, or can somebody else try?
I want to play caliente. Let me see what's inside the data shard. Who's opening it?
I'll give it a whirl. I rolled a 16.
So you actually unlock it, you hack it, and you can extract 5 strings. So strings are pretty valuable, and they can be both valuable for a character like Corinne, because he could use it to put strings and scratches together and make cyberware at a lower price than buying them, but also they're just valuable as a thing. And as soon as you extract them, you can hear the caliente guy in the vending machine saying, "Ooh, that's some precious stuff, my man."
It's interactive. I like it.
Yeah.
Can we use strings to buy stuff from the vending machine?
Maybe. I mean, you think of it, and he says, "Sure you can. Sure you can. Come over."
Okay. I'll spend 1. I don't want to spend it all. We'll spend 1.
So you go there, and you can see that your digital profile is appearing on the screen. So you can see all your information, even your bank account, bank balance, everything. And it's like, ooh.
Oh, I don't like that. I don't need that information public.
Yeah, you're one of those guys. Looking for some cool stuff here. So let me tell you, why don't you give me one of your strings, and
Okay.
I can let you play my game.
All right, I'll do that.
All right, so you put one string in. So let me just tell you, we basically designed this mini game for the Caliente NPC, and when you can put inside an amount of money that will give you access to a roll, and the more money you put into, the higher the die you can roll. So starting from the D4 going to the D20.
Okay.
And so let's see. I don't remember how much strings are valued, but we
I have
have
1,400
it.
credits as well. So
strings are 2,000. So it would be enough to get you a D20 roll.
Okay. I will throw a D20 roll.
Yeah.
13.
So let me check the table. All right. So you say, "Ooh, this is very crunchy, my boy." So you can see so some data glitching on the screen, and the guy and it's like you can see now a video, like imagine Metal Slug with Caliente Dog on the screen shooting corporate agents. And then after they're done drinking this Caliente Cola and saying Caliente, and then the whole thing just switches off.
Wait, what? What did I win?
And you can, on your augmented reality vision, you now see like a counter that is signaling 0 on 4 with a little flame.
Okay.
That's including them, and that's it. And you can hear, "Please kill for corporate agents and claim your prize."
I have a quest.
You have a quest.
Okay. If anybody else wants to try, we've got 4 more strings on this thing, so we can go 4 more times.
I definitely want a string and the full Caliente experience.
Yeah.
All right.
But it just went off. It was the first to go, the first to win.
What?
Oh, one is not enough.
I kicked the machine.
I also kicked the machine.
Yeah. So when you kick the machine, it just drops a caliente soda.
I'll
Tutti
take
fruity
it.
flavor. Tutti fruity flavor.
Tutti fruity flavored. Okay.
Yes.
Why does it smell like raspberry Pop Tarts?
Right. I have to put that. I have to put it.
Yeah, you have to have a raspberry pop tart.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Move face. All right.
All right, so we've got to kill these 4 corporate agents.
I would be happy to do so.
Do. I just want you to know, after I took a sip, I suddenly keep saying Caliente after things, and my eyebrows got stronger.
The
Yeah.
eyebrow game.
Yes.
Bushy eyebrows for 1d4 rounds. All right.
All right. So, closed door, pad, 2 corridors, one pointing to a closed door with a data pad not working. The other one into the pitch black unknown. It's a slightly longer corridor, and you hear nothing from there. So door, closed corridor, open corridor. That's your options. The ping comes from the door. From behind the door, of course.
And the ping is why we're here.
So do we push Santiago in front of the door and then we stand behind and make him open it?
Yeah.
Sure. I'll go over and I'll go over to the door and do I have to like type in a keypad to open it up, or does it just open?
Well, it's a big metal door.
All right.
There's the pad, so that what Santiago, even though it's got 9 intelligence, it could think of maybe having the pad dealing with the door and being involved in the opening. Yes.
So the door is smarter than Santiago then?
So can I just go over and just like I'm just gonna go over there and just take my fist and just punch the terminal and just like knock it off the wall?
Why not?
That's the only key
All right.
you need.
Let's see if that does that open up the door. I rolled a 20, not a nat 20 though.
Okay. So you use match it. You have stuff basically disappearing from the pad, like it's never been there. And as soon as you do that, you can hear you can see the orange light becoming red, and 2 ice turrets coming down from the ceiling and starting to aiming at you. So I will have you rolling me initiative again.
All right.
I rolled a 19, so be prepared.
I rolled a 9, so yeah, I think you
I got a 14.
you definitely got me.
Yeah, 5's not going to do it.
If anybody
8.
beats me, you start. But
Well, it's a good thing we sent Santiago in first.
3, no, but you're 5, not 4. So I'm first. I'm going first. Am I? Yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
So the turrets, the first one points at Coriel. The second one points right at Santiago. It would have been great if none of the turrets pointed Santiago, who was the main reason they're out, but at least one. So Coriel has got a higher AC. Yes, 18, so it misses. Santiago, they miss on you too. So yeah, you can hear the guns just going out, trying to target you guys, but they miss, or either you just move away from the trajectory, and it's Ren's turn.
I am going to. Jeez, I don't know if this is a good idea or not. Am I in near range to these things? I guess because we're all kind of near the door, right?
You're all kind of in near. The whole room is in near range. You can take cover behind the columns or behind the corporate crates.
I will attempt to take cover behind one of the corporate crates, and I'm going to try and code cast with a signal spike again. So I need to beat an 11, and I got a 12, so the spike goes off. And just the turret on the right-hand side, I guess. It does 4 damage to that turret.
Perfect. And that, let me see. Right, it goes off. It's done. You just deactivated it, and it's Keshka's turn. By the way, you're since you are covering behind you have +2 to your AC, so keep it in mind.
Okay, I'll remember that.
I would like to duck behind a column and then use my auto gun to shoot the other one.
Perfect.
13 plus 16.
16 hits, 13 no, but 16, yeah, it does.
And 4 damage.
4 damage, so also the other turrets is off. It was quick, it was luckily enough, nobody got hurt, and but the door is still closed.
Is there any remnant of the panel left?
Well, with the 20 that Santiago made, I would say that you could try to get access to just one little bit of the thing, but you would roll with disadvantage, at least. So you would advantage and disadvantage in the game. For those who are not familiar with the mechanic, is instead of one single d20, you roll 2. If you have advantage, you choose the highest number. If you have disadvantage, the lower number.
Is it possible that Karen has something in all the scavengered items you have to help so that maybe we wouldn't be at disadvantage?
We did get a breach bar out of the loot, I think. Is that not a pry bar of some sort?
That is. I do have the breach bar written down.
Well, first of all, you have since you have slicing protocol, you have advantage on hacking, so that would match would balance the disadvantage, and you would roll straight d20.
Okay, I'm going to try and hack the door to get that open before we try and do the pry bar.
Yes.
Oh, she threw it on the floor.
I did. It was a 19, though. Can I keep it? Yeah, I'll reroll.
Yeah. Let's keep it.
16. Okay.
Either way,
16 is good. So, even though Santiago made it hard for Keshka to hack the door, she eventually opened the doors anyway. And also, Janet, remember that Keshka also have advantage on initiative rolls. So you roll 2 dice and take the best. And so yes, the door's open. You can see a very long corridor that's not dark this time. You can see glow sticks on the floor that are kind of projecting a dim blue light, the whole corridor. And at the end of it, you can also see a lighted room. And if you look closely, you can see there are some barricades of some sort mounted just at the end of the corridor before the room. And you can see movement. You can see people moving. You're still in the dark, even though the door's open. So they might not have seen you already, but you can see them. And what do you do?
Can I use the scrap drone to send them up there to kind of get a closer look at who they are and what's going on?
Yeah. So you do, but something happens. As soon as the drone leave the MCF protected area, you can see that your drone is starting to glitch. So the drone is going, but your vision from its eyes, let's go on. I don't know what would be an English word for that. It's starting to glitch. So the Cyberdark is starting to play with the drone. And I will roll a die to see D6 that I was explaining to you before, to see if the drone keeps going or just fall prey to the Cyberdark. It keeps going. It's a 6. And although you see the whole thing glitching and disturbed, you can spot. So it's 6 corporate agents plus 1 corporate agent in a heavy suit, a very heavy suit, very big one. And then another corporate agent who has no armor whatsoever, that is dealing with a pad on another door, similar to the one that you just opened, but that looks more, let's say, protected, more heavier in a way, or constructed in a way more difficult material to open or to damage. It looks very sturdy and resistant. And so you have this corporate agents dealing with the pad. She's attached, is net running for the thing. 6 agents at the barricades, and 1 very heavy agent just monitoring the situation.
Have they
Call my
detected us yet?
drone back, and then, hey, what do you guys want to do?
Have they seen us or not? Or do we have surprise right now?
They so with the drone, you could state that they're not aware of your presence yet.
Okay. That sounds like a job for Santiago and Coriel.
Or I could sneak up first and throw an EMP in there, and then our friends can go in.
There we go. That's an even better plan. I approve that plan.
Okay. So I would like to very stealthily, like, move along the side, ducking low. To how many feet is that hallway?
How many feet? Let me check.
Okay.
Let's say it's far. So Cyberdark, as Shudder is like, it uses near, far, and beyond that measure for distances. So it would take you 2 rounds or 1 full round with no action to move that far.
Okay.
But since you are sneaking, I would say 2 rounds. You can move up to half the corridor and then the next turn. But
Okay.
First of all, roll me a dexterity check to see.
13.
All right.
Sorry. Dex plus 3, 16.
Yes. Also, you have advantage for the slicing
that's right.
protocol.
17.
All right. So you sneak through it. You go. You are pretty sure nobody heard or seen you, and you're at half the corridor, and you're leaning, onto one of the walls, staying very far from the glow sticks lights, and you're invisible to them.
Okay. So before I start down the hallway, I just want for Run to be like, hey, if you see me like making a hand motion, I'm out of range and might be getting jacked up.
Yeah, and by the way, in fact, you are just on the limit of that range.
Okay, so might need him to sneakily sneak up a little.
You could activate one of your MCF.
Oh, that's
be
true.
Protected on your own.
I'd activate mine. So activate mine.
Perfect.
And then want to sneak up the second half.
Yes.
Do you want me to roll again for stealth on that?
No, let's keep the first one. It's okay. So you can get to wherever you want to go through the place you're at right now and the barricades. And so if you want to stop before and then launch the grenade, or just go up to the barricades, whatever you like, just describe it.
Yep. So I'm going to go up to the barricades, chuck it in, or launch it, and then tuck down behind the barricade, so hopefully I don't get jacked up in the process.
All right. So that's an EMP grenade,
Yes.
right? Okay, so what it does, so you just launch the grenade, it goes out, and basically you can see the doors defenses activating because they were probably, the system was damaged or something. And you see 3 turrets this time coming off, and they all start shooting the corporate agents, and the agents start shooting the turrets, and there's a very messy situation, total chaos. By the way, there's a chance that one of the turrets might target you also because you're in the range and you're detected as a possible menace. So I will roll. So no, you can just go back to your companions and leave just the chaos going.
All right. So at this point, I'm going to make it halfway back and then just tell them, like, it's your show now. I got the party started. It's all caliente up in there right now.
Yeah.
All right. So I will go up and just start shooting my machine gun into that area. Trying to take out as many as I can that are still, distracted.
Are you going for a burst or what? Just standard shooting?
Yeah, I'm gonna go for a burst and try to just take out as many people that are still.
All right. And you're shooting the agents, not the turrets, right?
Correct. Yeah, not the turrets at this point. That is an 8. Dang it.
An 8. Perfect.
Yeah.
So you do not hit, but remember you have an edge token that you can use to reroll.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let's try. Let's reroll.
I believe that is the face of not success.
That is the face of someone that rerolled, uses the edge token, rerolled it, and got a 1.
Yeah,
Can we use our edge token to give someone else a reroll? I can't remember for.
No, just for yourself.
Okay.
But please remember, you also have the reclaiming condition that you can use in order to get it back. And all right, so Santiago just go full magazine on the guys and just hits the barricades. It's just the
Sparks
barricades,
everywhere, but no damage.
Yeah, just a lot of very loud signaling your position, and
We're over here.
that's
guys.
Santiago's way because
Yeah.
it's brave enough to first notice his presence to the enemy, and then okay. So I would say that since right now we're not in a surprise round anymore, you could all roll initiative, and let's see who's going first. I rolled a 7 for the turrets and just an 11 for the agents. So
17.
17.
6.
I rolled a 15.
I got an 18.
Ooh.
That adrenal surge from my implant gives me advantage on initiative rolls.
So who's the higher?
I
Ren.
got the highest.
Ren. So Ren is first to go.
And they're at far distance, right?
Far distance, yes.
All right.
The shotgun that it was you? No, it was
No, it was not me.
taking the shotgun.
Yeah, Corinne took the shotgun. I have a pistol, so I can shoot far. I'm going to move up to. Is it like medium, near, and far, or?
N is near, and far is
And
should
F is
be
far.
F.
Yeah. There's
Yes.
nothing in the middle.
M is moved. No, I would say no.
Okay, I'm gonna.
But
move up.
it's just an indication. So yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna move up so that next round I'm in near, and I'll take a shot at one of the corporates.
Yes.
Natural 20.
Yeah.
Right. So you roll 2 times the damage die.
Right. So 8 points of damage to one of the corporates.
All right. That's enough to put it down. So it's one, and you can see now that you're near, also Keshka, that one of them was already killed by a turret. So it's 4 left of the the standard corporate agents, the enforcers. Then there's the big guy,
So
the
turrets
net
are killing
runner.
them too. Do they count towards my
Yeah.
total? Because I need to kill 4.
Oh yes, and by the way, yes, of course. As soon as you hit him and kill him, you can see the number 0 turning into a 1, and you can see Kali. Please do it, Doug. Do a caliente for us, the real
It's
one.
like
I'm just a bad imitation.
It's like when the number goes from 0 to 1, it like turns into flame, and the 0 turns into flame, and then a 1 appears, and it goes caliente.
That's it.
I love it.
And you see also probably the face for a moment with the red lenses glasses,
That's right.
smiling and drinking. Yeah.
The flames are reflecting in the
Yeah.
red shades.
Yeah, exactly.
I want 8-bit art of Caliente. I want it. I want it.
Yes. All right, so Keshka's turn.
All right, so I'm going to use my auto gun, and I'm going to do a burst. So over the barricade and just fire into the room at the agents. And 8, 11. Doesn't hit, does it?
11 doesn't hit. No. I
Okay,
don't think
I'm
it
going to use
hits.
my my edge and re-roll that.
Right.
17.
No, wait. For the yes, it was the agent. One of the standard agents.
Yeah.
Okay. See, yes, it doesn't hit. What's now the result?
17.
Sorry.
17
hits. Yes.
Cool. All right. 6 damage.
6 damage is enough to put another enforcer down. So they're down to 3, and that's Corinne's turn.
All right. I would like to use my scrap drone. It says it can carry a small load, so I'm going to have it carry a stun grenade into the room and drop it on the agents.
Right on. So roll a dexterity check to let's make the range attack.
Special delivery.
11.
11 is fine, and you all see these stun grenades. So maybe there's a flash and then a big boom, and they're all like disoriented, and they're starting to shoot anywhere but near the turrets, and the turrets are making so one turret goes off, but another one goes down, and the big guy is very, very wounded.
Scrap, yeah, buddy.
Coriel, your turn.
So I don't have any guns. So I can come in with my sword and just try and take down. You said there's one guy left?
So there's 2 guys left, the big one and the net runner.
Okay. I'm gonna run in it. I'm gonna rush the big one.
Go for it.
17.
It hits.
Mhm.
So basically you run forward, you jumped off the barricades and engaged the corporate big boy and hit him with your sword. Let's see what's the damage like.
So the sword, it says 1d6-1d8. So I roll both, right?
If you're attacking, no, it's if you're attacking with the sword with 2 hands, it's d8. If you're using that and the knife, it's a d6.
Oh, okay. Both swords then.
Yeah. Okay. So 2d6.
6. 6
That's quite a damage.
plus 4 to the sword.
Wow.
No, you don't have modifiers to the weapon damage.
Oh, okay.
All right, so it's 12, which is pretty high on its own, believe me. So he was already wounded. So your ability with the swords, with the blades, just put him out of his misery, and he's down.
It slices, it dices, it makes julienne fries.
And catches criminals as a bounty hunter.
Yeah. Yes. Okay, right. Santiago, you have 2 corporate agents left, 1 net runner at the pad, but you're out of bullets, so either load up your gun or go with a sledgehammer.
I'm just gonna. I don't have time to load up my gun, so I'm just going to grab my sledgehammer and start charging the nearest net runner.
All right.
That is a 13.
All right, 13 hits.
Nice. Let's see here. 1d10 plus 1 is a 7 damage.
7 damage. So one of the agents goes down. And now it's on me. Let me just do a quick roll here and here. So another turret goes off, and the agent dies with the other. So there's 1 turret left. All the agents are dead. The big guy and the very big armor is just, leaking blood after Coriel's intervention. And there's the net runner, is the only guy from the corporate agents that's still alive. She's just as healthy as she could be, but there's 1 turret and the net runner. And the net runner just, kneel and says, please, don't kill me. While the turret chooses which one of you to hit.
Be funny
It's
if
the
the
first.
turret
So,
shot her.
oh man. So it's Kirin, and it's a 15 plus, so I guess it hits.
Oh, scrap.
Yep.
And
Exactly.
it's 3 damage. It's 3 damage.
I gotta scrap myself now.
All right. That's Ren's turn. For the sake of brevity and to just keep the pains down, let's say that now it's the 5 of you against 1 turret. The turret is gone. We can state that, and you just have to tell me what to do with the net runner.
Capture him.
What do they have for gear?
Oh, they're filled with guns. So the big guy has a cool machine gun, which is the same gun that Santiago has, which is pretty good. The Corp Enforcers, they have a shotgun. So that's a D10, by the way, not a D6 like the one found before by Kirin.
Okay.
It's a D10 shotgun, but it shots near, while Kirin's one shots far. And they also have a baton. It's a D6. The Netrunner has no. She has a knife.
What's uninspiring? I was hoping to loot the Netrunner for goodies. Okay. Wait. Who does the Netrunner work for?
So you can see these are corporate agents of the CCU, which is an elite unit, a private unit of corporate agents. So it's not so it might be a good catch for Coriel too. Maybe she's got something on her background that could be interesting for anybody.
Okay.
She tells she was here to retrieve whatever is putting
she's
out
after
the
the
signal.
ping.
Yes, the same one. She says that she's uninterested in finding that anymore. So she could leave you space if you let her leave.
Hear me out. I still need 3 more dead corporate people. I'm a big fan of mini games. I like finishing mini games.
So you can if you have you can revive a couple of those and then kill them right away.
Oh my, that's a great idea. Can we do that? Who's our medic? Do we have a medic?
Kieran, I think.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
probably
I
the
think
closest thing.
the scrap dock would probably be the closest.
So you could try. You need if I remember correctly, a 15 plus wisdom check to stabilize a dying character. So you could go and spend your turns like that to just stabilize
God, this is
them,
just straight up
making
evil.
them not dying anymore, and then kill them.
Oh,
If
man.
you want to do it, I would just roll the MCF timing on and just have you do it.
Oh, right. We're wasting
But you will
MCF
lose.
timing.
You
That's
lose.
right.
Yes.
Well, I did
Oh,
activate mine 20 minutes ago.
Yeah. We'll
Yes.
leave
By
it,
the
we'll
way,
leave it.
yes. And by the way, when you reunite, just one of the MCF can be active in the same range. So as soon as you got back together, probably you had to choose which one to switch off. And
Okay.
but
Gotcha.
Well, we have
it's
to
not
let mine finish
important
and
right
then go
now.
first,
We
I
can.
guess.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll let mine
Sorry.
run down first. All right. No, well, we won't do this. I will not give in to my dark side.
Ooh.
Not this
Not
time.
y-
Not this
Not
time.
yet.
Just knowing
I
you
would-
could do it. Yes.
If Ren's not going to kill this guy or gal, I would like to capture them and strap her to my back.
Yeah. She says that she can end opening the door because she's at a good point in exchange of her life. So if Coriel wants to take her, she must either lie to her or just give up on the idea of capturing her. She wants to, but you could also hack it on your own. I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, her
I'm
options
happy
are
to
she
cover-
opens it.
Open the door.
Right, but really her options are she can open the door and live while you take her into custody, or if she doesn't want to open the door, we just kill her.
She could be 2 of
just
4.
that's part of a negotiation. She tries, of course, to say, "I open the door, I get away with it."
Yeah,
and
no.
I just
Yeah,
I
you
will have
open
to
the
listen to
door.
Coriel complain for weeks about how we let you go. So open the door or die. It's that simple.
Okay. She accepts. Of
Hmm.
course, she tried, but she accepts. She opens the door, and then she let Coriel do whatever. She just tied her up as she did with the other guy. And do you bring her with you, or do you leave her behind? What? Yes, of course.
I'll bring
Keeping
her
an eye
along.
on her.
Somebody
Yeah.
tell Santiago that she's going to be quiet, though.
Yeah, she better be.
Yeah, no, she's keeping it very quiet. So all right, you move through the corridor, which is this a sort of reflecting mirror walled corridor, at the end of which there's a vault, and once you pass it, you find yourself into the secret lab of a madman, as whatever you want to imagine with this words, that's it. You can see there's this chamber with pylons flickering everywhere, and at its center you can see a dense core of cables and mechanical things and metal and stuff, and there's a suitcase sized box and it's very peculiar. And it seems glowing faintly of static pulses. And there you can see on your scan that there's exactly where the pin come from. And this is by what at least Keshka and maybe Kirin and Ran were most aware of those kind of things. That looks like a tech relic of some sort. And you are pretty sure that's something very valuable. If you want to know more about this, you must, any one of you can make an intelligence check, and I will give more details.
Scraps, heck yeah! I'm gonna go check it out.
I got an idea, you guys.
Oh, what's the idea?
I have my Mad Claw launcher. Maybe I can shoot it and grab it without us having to go into this. It's crazy.
You see, there's a lot of cables going inside of it, like it's stitched to these cables that are like.
So it's actually
got it
bolted down, kind of thing. Okay.
They're giving some sort of power to it, even though some of those cables seem to be not working, but some of them are, and they're all stitched in.
Well, I guess that go for it, Corinne. See what we can figure out.
I send the drone in to get a close visual on it.
All right. So the drone is monitoring it, and it's just as I described it. The drone cannot really tell you more, but if you roll me an intelligence check, you can know more.
Yeah, that's a 7. That's not going to do much for me.
Yeah, you don't know. You know that things such as these exist, but you don't know anything.
Can I try my code breaking? I have that as a
yes.
It allows me to learn
can.
one valuable information if I can make it work.
Yes, of course.
Okay. It's difficulty 13 to activate it, and I rolled a 16.
All right. So basically, you connect through the glitch that you just codecasted. You connect to this thing, and you right away know that it is an exiler relic that is probably containing some sort of AI entity inside of it. And the way it does it is by creating a sort of socket or demiplane inside of the Cyberdark, in which it imprisons this entity. And the fact is that this relic was whoever built it was alimenting its internal firewalls with lots of power that is now increasingly descending due to some malfunctioning of some that you cannot define. And so the firewalls are getting weaker and weaker, and this entity is trying to exit the relic. And this is the source of the Cyberdark, because this is a full socket of Cyberdark inside of the relic. And the way the entity is trying to escape has opened a breach and is cursing the whole cyberspace of this bottom floor of the Halo city. So that's the source of the curse.
Okay. So if we wanted to take this thing out of here, we would need to provide it with some sort of power, because it's plugged into, obviously, cables that are plugged into things in this area. What do you think, Corinne? Could we rig your drone up to it? Your drone's running on power.
I mean, it's pretty small, but it's worth a shot.
Does anybody else have anything that's got a power source on it that we could plug into this? I mean, Santiago is synthetic. He's got a power supply.
We don't have to worry about any brain damage. So,
yeah.
Nay.
I don't know. I mean, I'm just throwing ideas out there because we want to get. Obviously, we're here for this, so we need to figure out a way to get it out of here. And if we unplug it, it's going to probably destabilize completely. So we need.
I would say
since
you just suggested something very creepy, but also I would say that plugging Santiago to the thing could provide, for a small amount of money, enough energy to keep the thing stable and get it, and so detach the whole cable stuff and bring it out of the district. But Santiago will really risk its life. I mean, really risk his life.
Synthetic.
So
he's not
fine.
really alive.
I resent
yes.
We're willing to take this chance.
But this will take down the corporation, right?
Coriel is willing to take this chance with Santiago's life.
It's all right. I can fix you afterwards. You'll be okay.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
Uh,
Doug, what'd you do for your birthday? My friend sacrificed me.
Yeah, exactly. And the netrunner, the corporate netrunner, just says, why don't you go inside of it and just readjust the thing?
Why don't you, corporate netrunner?
All right. You're muted, Jason.
I mean, we could try. I mean, I can do code reading maybe to try and get inside it.
So you are darkrunners. Your ghost links, so the device, the cyberware that connects you to the cyberspace, is modified in a way that allows you to access to the Cyberdark. And the way it goes in the game is that you can all connect to the Cyberdark and be projected in a virtual avatar of your characters in this cyber world, and then see what happens.
So could we all plug into this thing then as a group?
You could, yes.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go. Yeah.
Yeah. Safety numbers.
Yeah. Yeah. Also, I don't want to die. But safety numbers, yes. That thing too.
Or you can still plug in Santiago.
Well, I feel like we could try option A first, and then Santiago can be option B.
Of course. Of course, just remember.
I like that idea.
Like in the Matrix, if you die inside of the Cyberdark, you die also outside of the Cyberdark. All right.
Yes.
So just keep it in mind. All right. So you all plug to the relic, and in a blink of an eye, you're projected and reformed inside this digital black space, and you have a cracked neon grid floating right under your feet. And you can see, strings of code just moving up and down on the edge of your vision, on the horizon. And you suddenly see two hologram copies of, let me check, number 2, so Keshka and Keshka. So there's 2 Keshka copies just getting formed, just taking shape in red bits and lights in front of you, and they are ready to attack. You also see there's the edge of a door, a green door, just behind these 2 fake Keshka. I will let you go first, Ren, without initiative rolls of source, so that we can make it a bit quicker.
Okay. I will try to spike one of the fake Keshkas.
But let me tell you.
Sorry.
But let me tell you. Yeah, let's keep the 15 because it's a good roll. You can either decide to attack the 2 digital copies of your companion, or what anybody can do in the Cyberdark is trying to hack the node. So since you are connected to the place you are projected in, you can, without the need of coding or connecting more than what you are already connected, you can try to hack the node with your mind. So each node has a sort of a challenge or adversary, and the way you hack the node will imply an advantage on the menace that you're facing.
Okay, I will try that because hacking is kind of my thing. So,
okay, for example, in this case, in this node, the successful hacking that you have just done, because we're keeping the 15, allows you to lower the number of hit points of the enemies that you are facing. So in this case, it's like if they could be up to 6 in this case, the enemies. It's just 2, but so it's like a burst attack with a weapon, but on the node enemies.
Okay.
So there you can see they're both getting weakened by your hacking, and so it's Kashka's turn.
Cool.
All right. Sorry, my dogs just went like berserk at neighbor kids, so it got loud.
Before Kashka and her dogs attack. So let me tell you that the torch that was the Rand's torch, the MCF was running.
Yeah, it was mine.
It's just gone. So you have to activate one.
Okay.
Which was, the Kashka's one was already at 40 something minutes, but in the Cyberdark, just remember it goes double the speed, so it's just 20 minutes of torch right now. All right.
So we got to get her done.
I'm not starting it up. Okay, Kashka, please go. Sorry for the interruption.
I'm also going to try and hack.
Yeah.
So 19.
19 hacks the hell out of those 2 copies of yours, and they goes down of 1 HP more, and it's Kirin's turn. They're very weakened. You can see they're not as they're like losing part of the composition of the avatar of the duplicate. So they're just.
Am I watching myself like melt and disintegrate?
Yeah,
cyber level,
being diluted in the Cyberdark. Yes,
as a character who's in love with themselves and only in it for themselves. That's
yeah, that might be that is strange. It must be very painful to watch. Kirin.
All right. Since we've hacked twice, I'm going to go ahead and use my auto gun to shoot him. See what that looks like.
Yes.
That is 11.
11. So Kashka has got 14 AC, right? So I think it's missing. Yes.
Yes, I do.
Coriel.
Okay, I'm gonna run up and try and stab him with my knives. 13.
13 misses. Kashka is pretty hard to get. Santiago, your turn.
I'm going to do what I've always known to do, and that is to just shoot them with my machine gun and just try to take them out that way. And that's a 7. I cannot seem to roll for the life of me this session.
No, exactly. So instead, my Kashkas are hitting great. And so what's the damage of Kashkas? Let me see. Let me check. Sorry about this. 1d4. So it's a 1d4 to Ren. It's a 1, luckily enough.
Oh,
and
I will accept that hit.
To Coriel, it's another 1. So pretty lucky. It's Ren's turn. You can either hack the node and probably kill both the Kashkas, or just do a normal attack. Up to you.
I feel like they're weak enough now. I'm just going to do a normal attack.
Yeah.
I'm going to shoot, I guess. Rolled a 16.
All right.
And that does 1d6 damage. And that's 4 points of damage.
Gone.
Oh,
gone. Yeah. So.
Sorry.
Yeah, Rand's shooting goes is successful this time. It's Kesha's turn to see if she can put these other Keshka to sleep and move forward.
All right, I will use my knife. I can't do it. I just can't stab myself.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's too difficult.
It just feels too weird.
What about Kareen?
I'm gonna try to hack the node this time. I feel like I'll be better. Doing that,
Hack the planet.
right? Yeah, that's an 11.
An 11. It's fine, and you see the other Keshkas just disappearing and getting destroyed by this hacking. Just so you know, if you fail the hacking, you could have other duplicates spawning. So just so you know, it's not just a free hacking.
I was gonna say that's okay. That's
It's just not a
warning label.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So I'm saying it just to not keep it a secret because we're also presenting the game. So maybe that's the cool stuff to talk about, and it could be so. This node is let's say solved, or and the only thing that you can see right now is this kind of door at the edge of this plane in the middle of the Cyberdark, and beyond the door there's a sort of code bridge, but you cannot really see where it's taking you.
So the door is open right now, or the door is closed?
No, it's open.
It's open. Okay.
Yeah, if anything can be described as open here, it's just the frame of the door in neon light, and then beyond that, this code bridge.
Well, I mean, we came in here to do this, so I guess we may as well go through the door.
Yeah.
See where it leads.
Let's go.
All right, so please roll a d4. Let's choose who's gonna do it and do it.
4.
2.
4. You have to choose one. Let's choose
Okay.
the board.
One of us. Okay. What do you want to use? The 3 or the 4?
Or the 2.
Or the 2? I don't know which one is good and which one is bad. So
4.
4. All right. Perfect. So you walk on this bridge wall, and while the more you walk on it, the more the bridge stretches, on the other side of this nowhere you are crossing. But suddenly you find yourself in another room that kind of takes shapes around you, and you can feel that the ground is not stable, and you kind of feel like you're falling into it, like it was a quicksand of some sort, digital quicksand. And you can see there's another door on the other side, same frame as before, but you have to traverse this digital virtual quicksand in order to reach it. And you don't know what's going to happen if you don't.
Can I try and hack the node to see if?
Of course you can.
Okay. Ooh. 11.
So with an 11, you basically stabilize the quicksand, and it is more likely for all your crew to traverse it. So it's not going to be just a walk in the park, but the DC of the check to traverse it would be lowered. So please, if you want to try to cross the room, roll me a dexterity check.
Okie dokie. Let's see. Dexterity. Oh, well, that's easy for me. That's a flat roll.
I rolled a 1.
I got a 19.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. So anybody below 6, so I think Keshka, she has done all the work to make you move, very easily, and then then she couldn't get across. So she is halfway below the floor, basically. She's getting sucked in. And you have just, let me check, 2 rounds to bring her out, to take her out in some way, and then go back to the door if you want. Or if Coriel had a mag cable, maybe she could use it. Even though if you used it to just tie it up the net runner back there, you don't have it with you.
I do have a mag claw launcher, so I can use mine.
Yeah.
So
let's do this. Okay, so make me a dexterity check, I would say, and let's see.
10.
10. Okay, that's enough to reach Kashka. I can grab the thing, and you can all move through the door. So
hustle up before it eats us.
Heave.
Yeah, exactly. So you are also getting out of this area, this node, and you go straight to another node. Basically, as soon as you walk past this door, the whole world, digital world, moves around you and brings basically what you left behind, and just turn it in front of you. But this time is not a quick digital quicksand. You can see a towering wall of glyphs and demonic facing roaring from its surface. So you can see glitching code faces coming out of this wall, and you suddenly understand this is like a firewall, so a door. And since you are still picking the ping on your trackpads or whatever, you can see it very powerful here. So you can see it very strongly detected from behind this firewall door. You're probably just outside of the very prison of the entity.
I am concerned about sticking anything into this wall here, but I will try and hack the firewall, I guess, to see if I can see inside.
Of course.
I rolled a 14, which is one higher than I need, I think. Well, on my side anyway.
All right. So basically, you are almost there. You're almost hacking the thing, but at some point you can see that you are suddenly failing, and you all can see that around you, 3 duplicates, 3 basically faceless enemies spawns on the digital floor of this node, while Ren is still attached to the firewall, and start attacking you.
Okay. I'm assuming it's not. I can't do anything right now while I'm plugged into it, right?
No. I mean, it was just narrative description, so you can roll initiative as the other.
Okay.
Kashka, always remember you have advantage on initiative. I rolled so low that the first.
Yeah, 14.
I got an 18.
Yeah.
7.
By the way, while fighting, somebody can still try to hack the thing. What you do know, Ren, is that yes, you failed, but you must have kind of hacked enough to probably have an easier access the next time you will try, or anybody else will try. So
okay. I loosened it for you.
So who's the first?
I got an 18.
Ren.
Anybody beat 18?
No, it's you.
So,
all right.
no, so Ren is the first.
I will continue trying to hack, I guess, since I'm already plugged into it.
Yeah.
And I rolled another 18, so.
No, before it was 16. It was.
My first roll was 14.
14. So and now is 18.
18, yeah.
Oh, another 18 because 18 was the initiative. Sorry.
Yeah.
My bad. Okay, so you actually hack the firewall, and it opens in front of you, And while the three creatures of digital flesh are moving toward your companions, you can see through the door and see like a spheric structure that in the middle has a digital floor with a very at its very center a shadowy amalgam of code that's kind of moving around its center, and it's trying to and sometimes it attaches to the borders of this grid made sphere, and it's kind of corroding it and hacking the power out of it. And that's what you see. There's this creature of shadow code moving inside of it and trying to erase the
So this is the
power
AI
grids.
probably trying to get escaped or trying to break out or something.
Could be. But Keshka, your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna go after the faceless guys, just whichever one's closest with. Actually, I'll do a burst because they're kind of clumped up together, right?
Yes.
18, 22, dirty 22.
Yes, so it hits.
Okay, and 56, 4 damage.
For them, and you use the burst, right?
Yes.
So you get rid of the whole menace in one hit, and you can all move to the through the firewall, and basically see the same shadowy code figure I described, this creature of code, and it suddenly stops as soon as you step into the grid, and he's like, "You are here to free me."
Are we?
Free?
I don't think free capture
Extract.
and take. Yeah.
I've been here for eons. Free me and I will spare your life.
I mean,
Where would you like to go?
Somewhere, anywhere.
Inside Santiago?
That will be a great idea. Give me his body. I will make you not regret such a decision.
Guys, I know I'm not like real like you guys, but I kind of like my body.
It's the second time they try to exchange your life for.
it's just he's so large. He's got the most space. Like as far as if you were trying to sell a house, he's got the most square footage.
I know I'm one with the darkness, but I don't want the darkness in me.
Yes, we should let you be molded by the darkness.
I'm molded by the darkness.
So this thing needs a host, basically, right? To get out of here.
As far as you know, yes. I mean, getting out of here would allow it to access the curse code zone of the cybernet outside of the socket. So since it breached into the cyberspace and created a curse code zone, it could just escape and move inside of the curse zone and find any viable body still connected to the curse net and possess it.
I vote we kill him. We kill it. Okay. Dead. And then the thing that we saw in the room, the old tech, we take that back.
Well, isn't this the prize, though? Isn't the AI the prize?
Time is running out. Your MCF is dying.
Fair.
Make a choice or die here. I will get out eventually.
Or we hack him to not. No. He's corrupted, right? Like, I'm just saying.
He's corrupted code.
Yeah.
Well, we
Yeah.
don't know that. I mean, he's trapped in here, but we don't know
As they
if it's
continue to
corrupt.
debate, I just what can I do?
We're just here with virtual whiteboards, like, well, what if we do this?
Yeah,
And then,
no.
well, MCF is just like blink, 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 blink.
Yeah. I shoot him.
All right.
Okay, decision made.
17, 21.
21 hits. Yes.
2 damage.
2 damage. And you must make this was like a surprise attack. Then we roll initiative. I roll 19 plus 2. So it's a 21 to beat.
5.
6. That's my second roll. Bad.
18.
19.
19.
11.
All right. So as soon as Kashka hits, making 2 very useful damages, the AI demon, this shadow code, that's what it's called, it tries to possess number 2, so Kashka. To possess Kashka, so it's a contested charisma check. So you must roll a d20 and add your charisma bonus modifier, and that's +2. So I rolled a 13.
Yeah, I got a 4.
Yeah. So it's you suddenly see stream of shadow code darkness leaving this entity and pointing straight to Kashka's chest, and basically going inside of her. And you can see that Kashka's eyes are now pitch black. You got no eyes at all right now, and is of course possessed by a shadow demon for the great for the grand finale. So Kirin. No, sorry, Ren.
Can I try and hack Keshka?
I mean, you could to do what? To do what?
To try and eject it from her, I guess.
It would be very difficult. I would let you try. Make me an intelligence check, and let's see how it goes.
No. Let's just say no.
Okay.
I rolled a 3.
All right. So you try to do it. It's very difficult. You know, even though you failed, you know that what you could do is lower the number of rounds that she's possessed for. Okay. So that's how I would work with the hacking in this case. So. All right. So Kashka's turn. Kashka, since I don't want to take the round out of your hands, just know that you are now possessed by this shadow code demon that wants all your companions dead. So do whatever you like to achieve such a goal.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll a d4 to figure out who I'm attacking.
Yeah.
And that would be Ren. Try to like cleanse the demon out of me.
I tried to stick my fingers in your head. I get it.
Yeah. So I'm gonna come at you with my knife.
Yep.
It is a 16.
I am going to rely on my footwork subroutines, and once per day avoid an attack that would hit me.
Yeah. Very good. Very good. That's the cyberware for those who are watching.
It's a one-shot deal though, so next round I might be in trouble.
Yeah. All right. So Kirin, your turn.
So wonder, can I use an EMP grenade on the shadow code thingy?
Yes, absolutely.
That's what
Just know that you would also hurt Kashka, because right now she can be affected by the EMP damage. Just know that.
Well, she's gonna hurt us, so sorry. All right, so the EMP grenade, I'm throwing it. So now 15.
All right. And roll for the damage. I never told you what the damage was, right? I think it's a D10,
Yeah.
if I'm correct.
Cool. 3.
So it's 3 both to Kashka and 3 to Kashka, but double the damage to the demon. Just so you know.
Yes.
So
Great.
it's 8 point of damage total plus the Kashka's first damages, and you can see that now the main body of the shadow demon kind of opens, and you can see the string of code at the center of the sphere that the demon was covering and probably like eaten up, and it's now open to you. You can see that it is damaged because it's being corroded by the demon, but you could now try to hack it and in order to restore it and imprison the demon before you exit, or you can just you can also destroy it if you want to free the demon, or you can just attack the demon and kill it, and then later on think of what to do with this core sphere code. But that's a chance that you have now to just work on the code to restore the grid.
So
Coriel.
is the demon separated to where I could kill it and not hurt Keshka?
It is, but part of the demon still is in Kashka for 2 rounds.
Okay. Can I try to hack it and fully remove it from Keshka?
As Ren tried before, yes, you can. Just maybe an intelligence check. Let's see.
Can I use my genetic prowess and decide to succeed before rolling once per day?
Let me see. Let me check. I don't remember this genetic prowess. Let me see. There it says hit on a check. Choose before rolling. Yes, you can.
Okay.
That's cool.
So basically, you have the rounds. So it's just 1 round left before Keshka is restored to her nature of, signal knife instead of possessed by a shadow demon. And it's Santiago's turn.
I'm going to. So you said the
Hit it
code
with your hammer.
the code is exposed. You said, and we can try to hack it. And
yes, that's the code of the grid that the
right.
shadow demon was trying to erase or modify in order to escape. And now that the demon is wounded enough, is not attached to the code anymore, and you have a chance to go and work with that to restore the grid.
I think, or I could just attack the demon.
Yeah, also yes. It depends on whether you want to. Basically, I think that it all goes to just killing the demon and saving the relic, or having a relic with a demon to sell. So it's. I
think I just wanted to destroy the demon at this point with the bash it over the head.
Yeah.
I rolled a 6.
Roll a 6.
Wow, are you using a D10?
I'm using a D. Yeah, you would think. You would
like
think
using
on
a
this.
D10.
I think he's actually been using a D6 the whole time.
Yeah.
All right. You already used your edge token, right?
I did. Yeah.
That's it. No chance you can reclaim that. Did nothing to reclaim that. No. All right.
No.
So it's the shadow demon's turn, and the shadow demon who's possessing Keshka also tries to paralyze 1, 2, 3 Kirin, and I think it works because it's a 19, and no, sorry, it's your saving throw, so it's a Constitution saving throw for Kirin, Constitution check, DC 12.
17.
17. So you can't you kind of push back the shadow demon try, and it's Rand's turn once again.
Well, since I'm already halfway there, I guess I will try to hack the thing again to try and get the demon completely off the central sphere.
Right on.
And I rolled a 14. I don't know if that's good enough.
So you are hacking the demon.
Yeah, I'm trying to separate the demon from the sphere completely.
Okay. All right. Yes, 14. You do. That's
Okay.
fine.
Cool. I'll just reach out and peel off the demony bits and leave one shining sphere behind.
Exactly. Keshka, your turn to kill your companions.
It's like therapy. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, guys.
Well,
I hate that
I've
this is
been
happening.
very nice.
Santiago's who I'm attacking. And again with my knife. 17. What's your AC? Does that
17
hit?
hits. Yes.
Yeah,
So
it hits.
D4.
And it's a 6.
All right, that's all right.
Oh no, wait. I got it mixed up. I should roll a D4 for that. I got my gun.
D4, yes.
Yeah, I got my gun and knife mixed up. Hang on. And it's a 4.
It's okay.
Still
It's okay.
standing. As
No,
soon as
still
so
standing.
you basically come back to reality, and you come back to it's like you fell asleep for a moment, and then you wake up and you have your knife just inside of Santiago's synthetic skin, and you don't really know what's going on, but that's it. And you see that a stream of black code is leaving your body and going back to the demonic shadow AI that Ren just separated from the core of the sphere. And Kirin.
All right, so the demon is now separated from the code. So if we're
Yes.
just attacking the demon to kill it.
Separated and weakened, and also the core is exposed, and you can try to either destroy it or restore the grid.
Let's try to restore the grid.
All right. So an intelligence check for you.
15.
15 is okay. You know that you are you are starting to restore it. It would probably need another touch of hacking to be restored at this point, but you are halfway through. So Coriel, you see Kirin dealing with the core, Ren dealing with the demon, Keshka just stabbing your companion, and
as I do.
A normal day's work.
So much chaos going on.
Yeah.
I want to go after the AI demon and see if I can kill it with my machete.
All right.
Or sword.
Go for it. Yeah, go for it. Just jump through the sphere and attack.
8.
8 is not enough.
No.
Do you have your edge token?
Oh, I do. Yes, let's use that.
So why not reroll? Yes.
Yeah, let's do that.
So Keshka is now possessed by the demon.
And that's a 6.
That's a 6. So actually, you just kind of wasted all your edge tokens today. It was a great day for edge tokens.
Yeah.
Santiago, just put an end to it. Come on.
Yeah, I'm just gonna try to just hit it with my hammer, and that's that's a 12.
Oh, I thought you were going to say 20.
A 12 hits.
Nice.
And I'm not lying. You can look at the.
There was no pity there, birthday boy.
Yes.
Wait, when he's doing this, am I still like lodged into him with my knife and he's swinging his hammer? Okay, I just want to make sure I have the full visual.
Yeah,
that's how I would picture it. Yes.
That is a 5 for damage.
Was a 5. It's not enough to kill the demon, but we're getting near it. But it's the demon's turn, and it starts to try and possess. Let's see who this time. 6. So Santiago. No, 6 now. You're 5. So 6 is nobody. 4 is Kirin. No, it's Coriel. So Coriel, you must make me a charisma check to not be possessed by the demon.
19.
Oh yeah.
19. You kind of resist the pulse to get invaded by the demon, and it's Ren's turn to either kill the demon or restore the grid. Let's see.
I'm going to work on restoring the grid.
Yes.
All right. 18.
18. So you do restore the grid. You can see the neon of the grid just restoring in a blink of an eye. The shadow demon, who's weakened already but not dying, is like, what did you do? Now you're all gonna die here. But as long as as far as you know, if you now all switch back to the mid grid, so you just linked out of the cyber dark socket of the relic, you can leave here and have the demon just blocked inside of its prison again.
Yeah, because
and probably you have also cut out the cyberdark curse from the reality. So if you just delink from this relic right now, you have both the relic and the demon inside of it. But you can also choose to kill the demon.
Fight on, yeah.
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna unplug because I'm done fighting. I'm a lover, not a fighter.
You see Ran unplugging, and just give me a minute. I have to go to the kids right for 1 minute, and just think of what you are doing next.
I'm trying to think if I want to just take out this demon so we never have to deal with it again before I unplug.
Cool. Like if I had more hit points and I was any kind of a physical fighter, I would go for it, but I am not that guy.
I'm basically at half life, so I could.
I could definitely kill the AI guy if I could roll well. But
if you could actually
here's the thing, if we bring in the AI, don't we get more credits if we capture it and then turn it all inside the relic?
That's what I was wondering. Like when we separated it, I mean, we need the ping that was actually the core that we were after. So that is specifically the goal, but the AI would also be probably worth some cash. The problem is, how do we get it out and not allow it to escape and get everywhere?
Right.
And that's the issue.
Right.
Because I don't
know. No, we keep it. I think it's being trapped here. That's why he said you're all going to die here.
Well, yeah, because it has no way to get out of that area now. So its only way out is through us. So,
but if we all leave right now, then it can't get out.
I think.
And we can recover the bounty and take it with us.
Maybe, yeah.
I'm down for that. As I have now been swung around while my knife is buried into Santiago. Since I don't know what happened to me, I assume that I can't think of the name, but essentially our torch to keep the corruption away had expired. So I hit his to turn it on just to make sure we're covered.
Good idea.
And then it did expire, in fact, but I will just suppose that I know how many MCFs you have, so I just had another one started.
Okay.
And then I'm cool with bouncing out because I just lost minutes of my life and I don't know what happened. So.
All right. So she wants to leave. Anybody else leaving?
I will also unplug.
Okay. Santiago and Coriel, what's the plan?
I'm going to look over at Coriel and see what their thought is.
Let's collect our bounty and take this AI with us. Let's get out of here and
All right.
unplug.
All right. So I'll unplug as well.
Okay, so we're all skedaddling.
All right, so you're all out, and you can see that, luckily enough, the Netrunner did not decide to kill you all while plugged in, but she's not
Nice.
there anymore. She's not there anymore. She just untied herself
Oh,
and
no bounty for Coriel.
and escaped.
Aw.
Also, what you know now is that yes, the grid is restored, but still you would have to find a way to take the relic out of here by unplugging it, and knowing that you would have a limited time before the relic needed to be plugged again to some sort of source of power, in order to not let the demon corrode the sphere, imprisoning it one another time. And everything is like, you see pieces of the ceiling falling down, is all trembling because the compression is quite near now. And of course, we are just leaving it to the imagination. We can close our session here on this cliffhanger of not knowing what to do with this relic and how to go out. And yes, unfortunately, Ran has got this 1 out of 4 for the Caliente challenge, but maybe another session could bring him to the prize. And by the way, you can get your prize at any Caliente vending machine on the Halo.
Oh,
so
cool.
Yes.
Let's be beating around in all these little relic shops going, do you have one of these machines? I need one of these machines.
Yeah.
Caliente.
Fantastic.
That's awesome.
So guys, it was very, very cool. Very cool to have you playing this adventure. I had to cut it. I mean, many pieces of the adventure is it could probably take 2 to 3 sessions if you want to play every and each point of it. There's a few routes that you can take to reach the secret lab. There's also different entrances that you have to roll at the beginning of the story to see where, if the players start from the lift where you started or from another point, and then later on get to the lift. There's also a subquest that's not active yet, because at one point inside of the quick start you can find a QR code, because if you interact with a very peculiar NPC in the story, you can access to this QR code, and we will reveal what the QR code points at during the Kickstarter campaign. We will, upload the file which kind of opens a subquest, so another addition to the Quickstarter adventure, and some stats of a monster that's not included in the quick start yet. So I hope you had fun. I hope you
That was awesome.
enjoyed
Thank you very much.
the quick start adventure, and
So much
you've
fun.
been great. You've been great.
Well,
Thanks for letting us play.
Yeah, thanks for letting
thanks
us
for running it for
come.
us,
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much for giving your time today, and this Caliente vending machine craziness.
Yeah.
Just ridiculous. And I will tell folks that feel free to scan the QR code that is on the screen right now for the 5th PC for the quick start, the Coriel character. And it's also down in the corner there on the screen as we were playing. But there it is right there, a little bit larger. Feel free to scan that and download Coriel and play that character as well. Max, congratulations on the Kickstarter success so far. We're excited to watch it and see where it all ends up for you. I will remind folks that I did put the link to the Kickstarter in the description, so feel free to click on that and take a look at it. Yeah, let me know if you pledge for Cyberdark, and
Yeah,
if
let
you're
us know.
yeah. Max, if folks would like to connect with you online, where should they go?
They can go on Facebook or Instagram and look for Cyberdark RPG. They can either look for Epic Party Games, Lichdom College, or Lightfish Games on those channels, because this campaign is launched from the Lightfish Games Kickstarter account, which is a group of friends that we teamed up with to bring Cyberdark to Kickstarter. And you might remember Lightfish because we a couple of years ago, maybe 3 years ago, we launched Farsight RPG, and we brought it on here on Victory Condition Gaming, and we had a cool gameplay session on this. And this we delivered it like a couple of years ago, I think. It's been great to work with Dario and the other guys from Lightfish, and as soon as we could, we just partnered again with them to do some other stuff, and we hope this collaboration will continue in the future. So this is but the first project that we're launching back together.
Very cool. Very cool. We're excited to see where this all leads you, and yeah, always good to collaborate as much as possible, and excited to see what you got coming out after this. So, all right, folks, that's gonna do it. I will say that if you made it all the way to the end and haven't already hit that like button, please hit that like button down below, and we'd love to have you join us for all the future sessions that we have, in the works. Max, thank you again so much.
Thank you,
Jason, Janet, Mark, Mish, thank you so much for giving your time and playing this with me as well. And remember, winning shouldn't be the only victory condition when you get to the table. We'll see you next time. Bye now.
Bye.